Beautiful people, you are welcome. Once again, thank you for joining me. There are so many platforms out there, but you decide to check on me. That's amazing. The love is solid. Lovely family, if you're already on board, please hit the like button. Just, it encourage us, and also it push our narrative. This is Official Survivor Media, the voice of the new Africa emerging with pride and dignity. Fact and credibility is our hallmark here. We don't publish false updates, no rumors. We are not sensationists. We analyze everything with fact, critical fact. Every information here can be found out there. Lovely people, we are going straight to the point. Today, we are going to start from Burkina Faso, Mali, and Russia. Something good is happening there. There is a finalization happening there in regards to the nuclear program of Burkina Faso, and I'm going to break it for you to understand where they have reached and what exactly it's involved. This nuclear deal, in regards to what is happening between Iran and, this nuclear deal between Burkina Faso and Russia is putting fear in people already, and questions are arising. And one thing is that a lot of people don't know exactly what the deal involves. So we are breaking it down here. From there we move and we are landing in Nigeria. Ghanaians are not happy. There's protests, in Nigeria. Ghanaians are protesting in Nigeria in regards to certain things, which we are going to go through it. I have the update here. And then we end the session in Cameroon, the land of Pobia. Cameroon people, if you're in the house, let me know. Something is happening in Cameroon, which I believe everybody needs to know what is happening in Cameroon. Cameroon is at a crossroad. The country is paused right now. This country is not moving forward. The country is not moving backwards. The country is standing at one side, just one place. So we are going to go there to find out what is happening there. So lovely people, you are welcome. Let's start. So in Burkina Faso, there is a nuclear deal with Burkina Faso, Mali and Burkina Faso. They come into nuclear agreement with, Russia. Now, the breaking news is that Burkina Faso signed the final nuclear agreement with Russia. And this is a historic move towards nuclear energy, lovely people. So what is practically happening is that Burkina Faso has taken this big step in their journey to develop nuclear energy by officially signing the final administrative document of this major agreement with Russia. And this deal is practically a turning point in Burkina Faso's efforts to solve its energy crisis and to boost electricity production. The partnership is with Washington. The agreement is part of their plan to work closely with Washington. Washington is a Russian state-owned nuclear energy company. Russian state-owned nuclear energy company. It is not a private nuclear company, no. So Washington, is it Washington? Yeah, that's Washington, whatever it is, this company is going to help Burkina Faso build nuclear infrastructure. And this nuclear infrastructure, lovely people, it is meant only for peaceful purpose. I'm mentioning peaceful purpose because we have 10 questions to ask. This peaceful purpose include electricity generation and research. Okay, now according to the Minister of Energy of Burkina Faso, whose name is Yakuba Zabri Gauba. Burkina Faso, your names sound African. This is the name of Africans is a whole lot of things. When you mention the name, it vibrates. That's why I don't understand the reason why we were colonized. How we were colonized is a mystery. So the minister is saying that this is the result of a long-term effort. Additionally, they've signed 4 memoranda of understanding finalized in 2024. So this is something that started for a long time. And according to the minister, he said the signings open new prospects for Burkina Faso, and it marks the end of several steps that had to be followed. Okay, because nuclear program is not an easy thing. The world is watching anytime you mention nuclear. So now, according to the minister, he said the path is clear for deep cooperation with Russia on nuclear energy. According to the minister. Now, why nuclear energy is the question. What you need to know is that Burkina Faso is one of the least electrified countries in the world. Most areas, especially rural communities, suffer from frequent power shortages. Burkina Faso people are in the house and they can confirm that in the comment. The government of Captain Ibrahim Traore sees nuclear energy as a game changer to increase national electricity production, strengthen energy security, diversify energy sources beyond solar, hydro, or diesel. What did the agreement cover? Before we go there, you have to understand that when Captain Ibrahim Traore went to Russia for the first time, his first request is nuclear energy program. So it means this is something that is so crucial and emergency. He even mentioned that it is emergency and they need it urgently. He mentioned you can go and visit that speech when he went to Russia for the first time. He mentioned that in there, that this is their need. When he went there, he was not looking for dollar. He went there specifically with the need, addressing the need of the country. And this is the result we are seeing. This is what we call leadership. Now, let's go to what the agreement covered. The nuclear agreement is a final piece in a larger cooperation plan between Russia and Burkina Faso. This follows Russia's official approval of nuclear partnership with both Burkina Faso and Mali in mid-June 2025. Under the agreement, Russia's Rosatom, the company, will assist in building nuclear power plants and research reactors in both countries, Mali and Burkina Faso. So the deal ensure a long-term support across the full nuclear fuel cycle. Now, there is geopolitical implications to it. This agreement is not only going to transform Burkina Faso's energy future, but also it reflects a wider shift in its foreign alliance. We are talking about a closer tie with Russia, especially in security and energy cooperation, moving away from the West. The country is clearly, Burkina Faso is clearly distancing itself from former Western partners in favor of a stronger collaboration with West Eastern powers. Now, for Russia, the deal, what does it mean to Russia? Let me tell you why. The deal boosts the presence of Russia and the influence of Russia in Francophone West Africa. And this deal, lovely people, is positioning Russia as a powerful ally to countries that are seeking independence from Western control. As people are seeing this development, it means more people will begin to come on board. Now, what lies ahead for Burkina Faso regarding this deal? Now, this is a question we need to ask. As the country, Burkina Faso, begins implementing the agreement, many observers, you and I, and others out there are watching closely, including the Western former partners. Would this move, first of all, bring lasting energy relief? How will Western nations respond to Burkina Faso's nuclear ambition? Another question that people are asking. The United States is aggressively opposing Iran's peaceful nuclear ambition. But right now, they seem to remain largely silent on Burkina Faso's nuclear deal with Russia. What is coming in the future? We don't know. Simple question. It is not, I'm not doing conspiracy theory, no. Concern questions. Number two, could Burkina Faso become a future target of US sanctions or diplomatic pressure for aligning with Russia on nuclear energy? We are asking this question in regards to what is happening in opposition to nuclear deals. Number three, is the United States likely to perceive Burkina Faso's nuclear cooperation with Russia as a geopolitical threat in West Africa? How might Burkina Faso's relationship with the US and the Western ally, because some of them are going there to invest, are they going to be called back by the United States and get sanctioned because they are getting closer to Burkina Faso? We don't know. Number five, if the United States claim that Iran's nuclear program is dangerous, will it apply the same logic to Burkina Faso? I don't know. It's a question. Number six, will the US label Burkina Faso as a security risk or a destabilizing force in the region for pursuing nuclear capabilities, even if it is for peaceful energy use? It's a question. Seven, could this nuclear deal lead to increased US surveillance, intelligence operation, or covert activities within Burkina Faso under the pretext of monitoring nuclear development? We don't know. Number eight, what future does Burkina Faso envision for itself? Will this path towards nuclear independence strengthen its sovereignty, or will it invite new forms of Western opposition? In the light of what the US has done to other nations who oppose its interests, is Burkina Faso prepared for potential economic, political, or even military consequences? It's a question we put in the air. Let us answer that in the comment. Beautiful, lovely people. Let's move to Nigeria. What is happening in Nigeria? Now, according to the update here, lovely people, Ghanaians are protesting at Nigeria High Commission over alleged harassment. Hundreds of Ghanaian investors, according to the update, and community members, they have staged, is that the right English? I don't even know. They have staged a protest outside the Nigerian High Commission in Abuja. Why are they staging protests? According to the update, they are protesting over a systematic harassment, intimidation, and violation of their fundamental rights by the Nigerian Police and the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, EFCC. According to the Ghanaians who are protesting, they are saying that their businesses are hounded at every turn. In Nigeria, their rights have been breached. Occasionally, severally. Most of the time, they have been arrested by police. Sometimes they'll be invited by police. Unnecessary invitation, unnecessary intimidation, and interrogation. Unnecessarily, they'll just, so they are bullying them. That is what they are saying. They are protesting. And when you check, some of them, according to their word, they say, we have been arrested arbitrarily, summoned without cause, and subject to endless interrogations. Yet the very complaint we cooperate to resolve back in 2012 remain buried in some dusty file. So it's like there is an agreement which the Nigeria authorities are not respecting, and they are calling that Bola Ahmed Tinubu should sack the IGP. Some of the posters are saying that John Dramani Mahama, talk to your brother. That is the part that got me. If we Africans, we can't trade and do business among ourselves like this smoothly without this type of problems, then how are we going to achieve the unity that we are pursuing in Africa? If we can't live peacefully, if Nigerians cannot come to Ghana and do business smoothly, if Nigerians cannot come to Ghana and do business without intimidation, if Nigerians cannot go to South Africa and do business without any intimidation, if South Africans cannot come here and do business without intimidation, without any fear of their businesses being collapsed by the authorities of this country, if we can't go to each other and do business and make money among each other, then how are we going to achieve the unity we are talking about? So that is what's happening in Nigeria practically. Now let's move from there and land in Paul Biya, Cameroon. Cameroon president is old and need to go. The president cannot even walk properly, lovely people. The man need somebody to hold him. You have a president who cannot stand on his feet. How can your nation stand? It's a question. Now, their election is coming very soon. I think it's in October. People are saying that no, the president should not stand again. 90-something years. The man is getting closer to 100 years. We need a vibrant young man to lead the country. So, he cannot go again. But the group is not divided. Some group are saying that if he stand again, then the people in the country should vote against him. The problem is that is their vote going to work? That's the problem. You are going there to vote, but the decision to select a leader is not in your hand. You will vote, but your leader will be selected by a system controlled by the same leader. So what's the big deal? Second, this man have been winning elections since Tetete. Secondly, the second group who are benefiting, the mayor, the political class, who are benefiting from this particular government, over the people, they are saying that this man you are seeing on your screen, who cannot work properly, represents stability to the country. I laughed. I was like, seriously? This is where we have got into. As the election is getting closer, the nation is in solid tension. So we have these two groups. They are calling that the man should step down, let another person go forward, or the people should vote against him. But the problem on board is that their vote is not going to work. So that is the problem we are facing in Cameroon. And we are going to keep our eye closed on the development from now to their election to see how things are going on. And this man, lovely people, is silencing people. You can't talk in Cameroon. He's behaving the same like the Togolese president. You can't talk in Cameroon. So the Cameroonese are quiet. We are going to become their voice. We are not going to keep quiet anymore. Where we have reached right now, our leaders have decided not to come together. We are already together. So any problem in any African country, it is our problem. We'll talk about it. This man led the country for how many years now? 40-something. It's ridiculous. African Union has no problem with this. None of these African organizations that are standing against coup d'etat and all that, none of them have problem with this. This man, look at the man. The man cannot walk. The wife is old. The man is old. The country is paused. Anyway, lovely people, that's just it for today's session. Thank you so much for being with me. If you enjoyed the session, let me know in the comment. Give me your thoughts in the comment. Respect.